Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in the kitchen with Chef Moore. I am back. I know I've been MIA for the last two Wednesdays, but I am back in the kitchen and it's hot. So come on in. If you know somebody that usually joins me, and even if you don't, please share because sharing is caring. If this is your first time here, I want to say welcome to my kitchen because in my kitchen, we eat clean, we cook clean, and we live clean. So that's what we're all about keeping our bodies healthy, keeping our bodies in good, mobile, working condition, and we do that with food. Food, food can heal you. Food can not just be something that you have to eat every day just because you like I'm hungry. But when you're hungry, you want to make sure that we put things in our body that nourish our body and keep our bodies in a healthy state. So come on in. Hey, Tangi, how are you on this hot? I can't even put enough OTTTs on it. It is hot. It is like 99, almost 100 degrees. But I hope that you are staying satiated. And while I'm saying that, I mean with the good things that will nourish your body and also hydrated. So I have some water, I have lime, I have coconut water. Coconut water is very good for hydration, a whole lot of good benefits. And the best thing, if you can get the white coconut and crack it open and pour that out, it's delicious. Of course, I didn't do that. So I'm adding my lime vitality essential oil. If you don't like to drink water, you want to get things like lime and lemon and citrus fresh. Put it in your water. Make sure it's a glass, stainless steel, never plastic. I have a little piece of lime in my water, but I'm going to add 1 or 2 drops to my water, coconut water that is. Let me get this out of here. There we go. So it is hot and nobody likes to cook in this weather. So I get it, people going out, running out to get something fast food. But you know, I always say eat your pantry. I like to cook outside the box. Look in your pantry. That's why I say, look, with the times that are I can't even talk present now, getting supplies, now is the time. So stock up on your beans, your legumes, your rice, your grains, all those things. I've been saying that for years, So make sure you stay hydrated as much as possible. I usually don't do a lot of ice, but in this weather, ice is required. It's not good to drink it really, really cold because it does something to your organs. Anyway, I digress. Let's make this black bean mango salad. This is good, especially if you're going to cookouts, barbecues. It doesn't have mayonnaise. I personally have a problem with eating salads at cookouts or barbecues, not unless they're bringing it right out of the refrigerator because they're sitting it out. And even if you're sitting it on ice, you have to make sure it's chilled. Yes, Dangy. Dangy. Okay, listen. Even if you can't get with the taste of coconut water, everything is not for everybody. But even with your water, you want to make sure you try to add. This is not just for flavor, but it also helps in different areas of your body. So that's what I'm going to say. So I'm making a black bean salad. Black bean mango salad. This is good to take out to cookouts, barbecues. As I was saying, I wanted to acknowledge your comment. Hey, Pastor K. Because things that are heavy laden with mayonnaise and people don't have always the conscious mind to say this has mayonnaise in it, I need to put it in the refrigerator, whether it's macaroni salad, coleslaw, potato salad. So this will carry well if you're going out to a cookout, barbecue, or just at home today. Now let's get started. Been talking enough. I'm making sure that I drained all of the liquid off of a can of black beans. Okay, so I wanted to make sure. Ordinary black beans. If you can get organic, get them. If not, make sure you get the beans. Rinse them very, very well, and then allow the water to be drained off. This is so easy. The longest thing is just chopping up your ingredients into the bowl. Black beans. Thank you for coming. And while I'm saying thank you for coming, that Chef Amberell, I don't know if many of you follow her on Food Network. That's where I got that saying from. Thank you for coming, because everything that she would use, she would put it away and say thank you for coming. She passed. Clutch my pearls. 55. Listen, life is short. Anyway, got that. Let's get my spoon. This is going to go so quickly. You can double this recipe. I'm just doing 1 can. So you can double the recipe. All right. 1 can, drain, rinse very well. Into the pool. Hey, Lorraine. Black beans into the pool. Red bell peppers. I like to chop them myself. You can put them in a chopper, but sometimes you can chop them too fine. So this is just red pepper. And I love eating the rainbow because there are so many good, nutritious vegetables, fruits. Eat the rainbow, the colors in the rainbow, very good. I have green onion. You can use red onion if you like. Make this your own. If you don't like onion, you hear me say it all the time. If there's something in the recipe that you see me making that you don't like, don't add it. Don't stress. Hey, cousin. Hey, Cheryl. What's up? This looks like Christmas. This is going to be so good. This is going to be so good. I know y'all think I act a fool over food, but I love food, and I love sharing, and I love what I do. Now, to that, I'm going to do something a little differently. I'm going to add a cucumber because I like the texture. Now, here I have just a mini cucumber, and I'm just going to take off the end of that, like so. If you have any questions, black beans are good protein, fiber. They're good for weight loss. What else? Fiber, weight loss, protein. It's a good source of something that you can keep in your cabinet and not worry. Now, you know I always deseed. Hold on. I'm going to deseed my cucumber because I don't want this extremely watery. So, you know, you see me do this before. I'm just taking out the seeds. Always keep a garbage bowl or basket handy. You don't have to do this part, but I don't want this to be extremely watery salad. And I usually do this to all. And you're just going to take this, and we're just going to cut it into nice pieces, and I'm going to put it in. I'm going to add this. Why? Because I had it. Why? Because I don't like to waste anything. So, and like I said, you can make this your own way. There's no wrong way about this. You can add tomatoes. You can add yellow peppers, red peppers. I wouldn't necessarily do a green pepper, but if that's what you want to do, you know what I say. Do you? So, how is everybody faring during this hot, extremely hot weather? Please stay hydrated. I mean to tell you, my godmother went outside, and she's not one for going outside, but she was just standing on her porch talking to her neighbor for about 3 minutes. She came back in. She got so ill, and she's elderly. So I'm saying that she got so ill until it really made her terribly sick. So please be careful when you're going out. So we added the cucumber. Now we're going to add the mango. You want to make sure your mango is ripe. at all times. Any questions, any comments? Hello, Mary. Hello, Cheryl. Anybody that I didn't speak to, I will acknowledge you in the comments later. I feel like I'm at a, you know how they say that at a funeral after they read so many resolutions? All cards, we will acknowledge them at another time. Anyway, so this is mango. It is so sweet. I chopped them up myself. So this is a little sweet, a little savory. This comes together so quickly. And all you do is just take your mango, cut it on the sides, cut the cheeks off, meaning these will be like cheeks. Cut it on one side, the other side. You're going to have some leftover. That's for the chefs. That's for you. That's for you. So, yes. All right. So, hello, Pastor Garris. How are you? And that's what we do. All we do, knife, 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 please, knife, knife, knife. You take it and you score it. Don't cut through. Do not cut through. But you can put it, don't put it in your hand like I'm doing. But you just put the knife through gently, score it. This is the fun part. And you just do this and then you cut it and put it in your salads, or you can just eat it just like that. All right. And like I said, this is something that you can take to your next cookout. You can add as much mango as you want. You can double. I only did 1 can of black beans. Now, this is a salad that can go with chicken. This is a salad that can go with fish. This is a salad that don't have to go with anything, you know. So, and then you just take, if there's any left, you take it and you eat it. Okay? Let's rinse my hands off. Thank you for coming. Look at this. Look at this. It's not even finished. But look at this. This is going to be so good. And I love the fact that I added the cucumbers, because it gives it some texture along with the red bell peppers, black beans, green onions. You can add red onions, as I already stated, okay? Now, to that, we're going to add 1 orange. Isn't that color beautiful? When you bring your produce home, wash them. I have to try. Yes. What you mean, the mango? Pastor K, try the mango that way. What you say, Lorraine? You know I don't have my glasses on. So we're going to squeeze. This is why we wanted to drain the liquid from the can. Okay, make sure you do that. It looks delicious. Thank you. Now, if your hands, my hands are clean, are the cleanest utensils that you can use, but I'm putting it over through my fingers in case there are any seeds. I'm adding this 1 orange to this, and we're going to mix it well. This is going to taste better later on this evening for dinner. It's going to be amazing. I think I'm going to have it with just simply some wild salmon fish cakes. Yeah, so, and they can go right into my convection oven. I don't have to eat the whole house. So I put, like, I didn't add the whole one because it was a large one. Now, if you see my orange, I took the zest off. The thing about that, and the thing about using culinary vitality oils, if I did not have an orange, I have plenty. Hold on, let me show you. I hope I don't drop it. All of these are my oils that I use in cooking, and some I use for my body. I have a whole wall full of oils, but these I use in my cooking. If I did not have a lime, I have lime essential oil. If I did not have orange, I can use my orange essential oil or my citrus fresh. Listen, these benefit your whole body system. And when you inhale them, it goes to your limbic system, goes through your body, goes to the places it needs. So not only, it's like, it's a win-win. It's like double duty. So if you've used these, put it in the comment. If you want these, put it in the comment. All right? I love it. I love it. I love them. I love them. So I'm saying that because the zest that I'm going to add is just simply the oils. That's what's in here. And even though this bottle looks little, it's like 100 and I think 80 drops. Don't hold me to it, but it's so many and it only takes a little bit. All right, what are we saying? What are we saying? Yes, it is, Pastor K. It's best to let it sit. It's best to let it sit. Here's the zest of the orange. This is a flavor bomb. It's best to let, and if you make this, please tag me with your picture. Pastor K, I know that you're going to make this. I just know it. Because I see what you be posting. Yes, indeed. All right. And to my YouTube friends, I'm talking to my lovely, lovely kitchen companion. So I hope it's not working your nerves. And then I have the zest. You can microplane. You can use a microplane. If you don't know what that is, I'll show you at the end. I don't want to reach to the camera. I have the zest. This is this in a bottle. So, how many times have you bought something from the supermarket, whether it's vegetables or fruit, and you put it in your bin and you say, I'm going to make so-and-so, XYZ. And then you go to use it and it's rotten. If you have these oils, you don't have to worry about that. But I'm doing this because everybody does not have it, but I'm also telling you, this is what you can get and don't have to worry about it going rotten. All right, so we're going to add that zest. Come on, come, everybody in the pool. Everybody in the pool. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. And that's all I did was zest it. Will I throw this away? Never. Not. That's going in something else. So we're mixing this all up. Let's do it like this. We're mixing it. Can you see? Let me know. Let me bring you a little closer. My camera was acting wacky, so I don't want to mess up and it fall to the floor. This, when I tell you, this is so refreshing. And you know, most of the things I make, it's very rare that I make something beforehand. So I will be tasting this right along, live, and this is beautiful. Take this to the cookout. Now, we're not finished. Wait, there's more. Coconut water. Sip. If you want, at the end, you can add avocado to it. Wonderful fat. Wonderful fat. This is not a vegetable. It's a fruit. Fun fact there. I have some red wine vinegar. I'm going to add that. Just a little. That acid is going to help bring out those flavors. And this is going to sit. And the sweetness of the mango. Now, you know, Chef Mar likes to cook clean, eat clean, live clean. So I have to clean up as I go. Clean as I go. Yes, yes, always, always. And that's something that I stand by. Even when I was doing personal chef jobs, I would have to really stress with the client that I don't do well if your kitchen isn't clean. Okay, so let's see. I need to do this. Now I might add, depending how tart it is, I might add a little maple syrup. Or you can add some raw honey, depending how on your taste buds. But here we have it. Look. Now, how long did that take? Voila! Doesn't that look good? You want to eat it? You got to make it. You got to make it. Yes, that was lime. Um, Pastor K, this is lime. Yes, I have lime. I have cilantro. I have rosemary. I have parsley. I have basil. I have thyme. I have citrus fresh. I have black pepper. I have lemongrass. Child, it's endless. Just hit me up. I'll tell you how to get them. Thank you, love. Thank you. Now we need to taste it. We really need to taste it because I'm going to add something. You know, Chef Mar eat outside the box. We don't do things the normal way. Normal is boring. So let me taste. Let me taste. Let me taste. Hold on. Hold on. We got to get a little bit of everything. You got to get the mango. You got to get the black beans. You got to get it all. The cucumber. All right. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you, Lord, for this lovely, healthy salad that will do our body good. Bless the hands that prepared it. That will be moi. And the viewers, I see your names. I see your names. I see your names. They're going to try it and they're going to tag me. And I'm going to rave over your salad. Amen. Wait. That's kind of a big bite, but here we go. Mm-hmm. Baby, when this sits, it's going to be right. It's going to be right. I'm rinsing off the spoon, so you won't say, oh my gosh, it's so nasty, she's double dipping. Now, what I am going to add is some white balsamic coconut. Don't ask me where I got it from. I couldn't even tell you if you paid me. I've had this for a while. But I thought to myself, you know what? You can add something else. Myself said, you sure can. So this is a balsamic, but it has a little coconut taste to it. So I'm just going to add a drizzle, just a drizzle of it to it. And then I'm going to taste it again, just for you. Just because. When this sits and I eat it later on, yeah. Now let's taste it again. Let's taste it again. Open wide. Everybody open at the same time. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That'll make you shout. Now, oddly enough, you don't need to add any salt, but salt brings out the sweet. I'm adding a salt that I use. It's very good. It's a mineral salt, just a sprinkle, because when you cook with something and make something sweet in your baking, the salt brings out the flavor. So let's do this again. Rinse the spoons. Now let me taste again. Oh, you can add, if you like heat, you can add a jalapeno pepper, or you can add some red pepper flakes. But I'm not going to do that. That's it. Make it. Make it. Make it. There you have it. There you have it. There you have it. You know I'm like a dirty bowl. Presentation is everything to me. Everything. Everything to me. Everything. Yes. Here you are. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, Pastor K. It's called Redmond. Let's see if I can grab it. You can take a screenshot of it. Redmond salt, straight from Utah, straight from the mines. It has so many beneficial benefits for your body. Pink salt is good, but I found that Redmond salt is unlike any other salt on the earth. It really is. It gives you all the details. Let me hold this still so you can take a snapshot. but I'll send you the information. And anybody else, it's perfect for everyday use. You don't need a lot. It's from a single source, so it's not filled with something else. Remember, if you had the blue box with the little girl with the umbrella, tell her sayonara, goodbye, not good. Throw it in the trash. What you put in your body matters. That food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food. I'm just saying. So we want to make sure we're maintaining a good quality of health, and the only way that we can do that is do the things that we need to do that we know that will benefit our bodies. Do we stray? Yes, but you also know that you can get back. You can start over again. You can start over again. It's never too late to learn something, to do something different. Okay, you know my saying. When you know better, the saying is when you know better, you do better. That's not always true, because a lot of times we know better, we just don't do better. But my saying is when you know better, you should do better. So that's all I have for you today. I'm going to make sure I plate this up. I'm going to post it. Let's see. Let's get this done again. Let's put a little bit in here so you can really see it very well. Make sure you get it. Get all that goodness. All that wonderful, wonderful, wonderful goodness. And there you have it. There you have it. All right, go enjoy the rest of your day. Remember to stay hydrated. If you want to know how to get the Vitality Essential Oils, also I do coaching and meal planning, where I set up a whole menu, walk you through a 4-week follow-up, counseling you on the menu that I make exactly to fit your needs. So if you're interested in that, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to be your coach and help you on your healthy journey. All right, smooches, don't forget to eat clean, cook clean, and live clean. And remember, just pray for this world, pray for each other. So much is going on. Now is the time that we fight from our knees. All right, love you. Bye, smooches. Make it